Imagine having complete control over your financial future, making smart decisions that not only allow you to live comfortably, but also build a solid fortune over time. In a world of increasing economic uncertainty, financial education becomes a powerful tool, capable of radically transforming your life. This knowledge not only allows you to generate wealth, but also to overcome the obstacles that keep many trapped in poverty. Today, we will present to you 15 key financial education strategies that will not only help you generate income, but also build a path to financial freedom. With the right knowledge and disciplined application, you can begin transforming your financial situation today and build a solid foundation that will benefit not only you, but also future generations. Strategy 1. Define clear and achievable financial goals. Set well-defined financial goals are the essential first step towards achieving long-term economic stability. This process is akin to drawing a detailed map to guide you on your journey toward wealth accumulation. Goals can vary depending on the time horizon. In the short term, you might focus on objectives such as saving for a vacation. In the medium term, the goal could be the purchase of a home. And in the long term, you might aspire to secure a comfortable, worry-free retirement. When formulating these objectives, it is crucial that they follow the SMART method: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. This approach provides you with a structured framework that will allow you to not only stay on track, but also adjust your financial decisions as new circumstances arise. Strategy 2. Income diversification. One of the keys to building lasting financial stability is not relying solely on one stream of income, such as your main salary. In the modern world, opportunities to diversify your income are more accessible than ever thanks to the growth of the gig economy and multiple online platforms that allow people to generate additional income in innovative ways. From starting a side business to making passive income-generating investments like real estate or stock dividends, the options are wide and varied. Even turning a hobby into a source of income can be an effective strategy. The main advantage of diversifying your income streams is that it protects you in case you lose your main job, while accelerating your path to financial independence. However, it is important that each of these new initiatives is sustainable and does not compromise your main financial stability. Balancing exploring new opportunities and protecting your well-being is essential to ensuring this approach is successful in the long term. Strategy 3. Financial protection through insurance. Although insurance can sometimes be perceived as an unnecessary expense, it actually represents a fundamental pillar for any well-structured financial plan. Insurance acts as a safety net that protects you from unexpected events that could have a devastating impact on your finances. For example, adequate health insurance can prevent a medical emergency from ruining your financial stability. Similarly, life insurance is essential if you have dependents, as it ensures that your loved ones are financially protected should something happen to you. It is also important to consider property insurance, such as home or car insurance, to protect your assets from potential damage or loss. When choosing an insurance policy, it is essential that you do your research carefully to ensure that you are selecting the coverage that best suits your personal and family needs. Ultimately, the role of insurance is not only to provide protection for you, but also to protect your assets, thereby ensuring the financial security of those who depend on you. Strategy 4. Automation of savings and investments. Automating your savings and investments is one of the most effective ways to ensure you meet your financial goals without having to worry about making manual transfers or falling into the temptation of spending more than you planned. In a world where financial distractions are constant, automation allows you to grow your savings and investments systematically and effortlessly. Setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment account is a simple yet powerful example of how you can implement this strategy. Strategy 5. Control and reduction of unnecessary expenses. One of the quickest and most effective ways to improve your finances is to exercise conscious control over your spending. This doesn't mean adopting a mindset of extreme austerity, but rather being aware of what you're spending your money on and making sure those expenses are aligned with your financial goals. The first step in this strategy is to conduct a detailed analysis of your monthly expenses, identifying areas where you can make cuts without compromising your quality of life. For example, Reducing how often you eat out, canceling unused subscriptions, or avoiding impulse purchases can result in significant savings over time. Adopting habits such as planning your purchases, comparing prices, and taking advantage of discounts can also have a positive impact on your finances in the long term. Strategy 6. Saving with an investment purpose. The simple act of saving, while important, is not enough to accumulate substantial wealth. The real key to growing your wealth lies in investing those savings wisely, so that the money you've saved starts working for you. Saving is just the first step. The next step is making sure those savings are invested in ways that will generate returns and appreciate in value over time. This could involve investing in the stock market, real estate, or even your own education and skills, which can increase your earning capacity in the future. It is essential to remember that money that is kept idle loses value over time due to inflation. Therefore, the goal should always be to make every penny saved work for you, generating additional income or appreciating in value over the long term. And if you find today's content interesting, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Let's continue. Strategy 7. Avoid unnecessary debts. Consumer debt, often associated with impulsive spending on items that lose value quickly, is one of the biggest barriers on the path to financial freedom. It's crucial that you learn to differentiate between good debt and bad debt. Bad debt includes high-interest loans and impulse purchases that don't add long-term value, such as overusing credit cards for non-essential expenses. Instead, good debt can be a valuable tool if used for investments that increase your net worth over time, such as a mortgage for a home you'll rent out or a loan for an education that will improve your income prospects. The key is to learn to live within your means, be aware of your spending habits, and make strategic use of credit, all while avoiding the trap of overspending. Strategy 8. Save to invest. The simple act of saving money is essential, but it's not enough to let it sit without a clear purpose. True financial growth comes when those savings become investments. Think of your savings as a seed. If you leave it in a jar, it stays the same over time, but if you plant it in the right soil and take care of it, it will multiply. Money that is simply sitting there loses value due to inflation, meaning that over time, the purchasing power of that amount decreases. However, when you invest your savings wisely, those funds can grow and generate more income over time. Whether it's in the stock market, real estate, or even your own education and skills, investing your savings can completely change your financial future. For example, by investing in the stock market, you can take advantage of compound interest, where the returns you earn each year are reinvested, creating a snowball effect that can lead to significant wealth accumulation over time. Real estate investments are also a great option, as they can provide a steady stream of income through rentals, while the property itself could increase in value. Strategy 9. Take advantage of tax benefits. Taking advantage of tax benefits is a key strategy to optimize your personal finances and generate long-term wealth. Tax systems offer different incentives that allow you to reduce the amount of taxes you pay, leaving you with more money available to save and invest. For example, in many countries, contributions to retirement plans, such as the 401k in the US or private pension plans elsewhere, are tax-deductible, meaning you can put more of your income into tax-deferred investments. Additionally, there are tax benefits available to those who invest in real estate, where deductions for depreciation, mortgage interest, and other related expenses can significantly reduce the tax burden. Other incentives, such as deductions for educational expenses, donations to charities, and green energy tax credits, are also opportunities to save money. Strategy 10. Create an emergency fund. An emergency fund is the financial lifeline that can protect you from unexpected situations. Life is full of uncertainties, and unfortunately, many of them can have a significant financial cost. Whether it's a job loss, a medical emergency, or an unexpected home repair, these events can throw your finances off balance if you don't have an emergency fund to cover them. The recommended amount for an emergency fund is typically enough to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, such as rent, utilities, food, and other basic costs. This fund should be liquid and easily accessible, but it should also be separate from your everyday accounts to avoid the temptation to spend it on other things. While it may seem difficult to allocate money to a fund that you might not use right away, Having this financial cushion gives you peace of mind and allows you to face adversity with greater confidence. Additionally, having a well-established emergency fund prevents you from having to resort to high-interest debt, such as credit cards, in the event of a crisis. This not only preserves your financial stability, but also protects your assets in the long term. Strategy 11. Apply the 50-30-20 rule. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple and effective approach to managing your finances in a balanced way. This strategy divides your net income into three categories. 50% goes to basic needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. This allocation helps you ensure that your essential needs, such as housing, food, utilities, and transportation, are covered without sacrificing your enjoyment of life or compromising your long-term financial goals. The 30% dedicated to wants includes those non-essential but important expenses for your well-being and enjoyment, such as eating out, entertainment, or personal shopping. Finally, the remaining 20% goes towards saving or paying off debt, ensuring that you are building a stable financial future while enjoying the present. If you have significant debts or your goal is to accelerate the growth of your savings, you may choose to adjust the percentages, allocating more to savings or debt repayment, and temporarily reducing spending on wants. Strategy 12. Continuous financial education. Financial education is an ongoing process that is essential to maintaining a healthy and successful financial life. The financial world is constantly changing, with new laws, financial products, and strategies that can impact your situation. It's critical to stay on top of these developments and updates to make informed decisions. Taking the time to learn about financial topics, such as investing, taxes, retirement planning, and debt management, can make a big difference in your ability to achieve your long-term financial goals. Don't underestimate the importance of continuing to learn about finances, as being well-informed allows you to avoid costly mistakes and maximize the opportunities that come your way. Consider financial education as an investment in yourself, one that offers ongoing returns throughout your life. The key is to adopt a growth mindset and stay open to new ideas and approaches that will help you optimize your financial decisions in the future. Strategy 13. Living below your financial means. It's easy to fall into the trap of adjusting your spending as your income rises, a phenomenon known as lifestyle inflation. As you earn more money, you might be tempted to spend more on luxuries or comforts, making it harder to increase your savings or investments. To avoid this, it is essential to maintain a balanced lifestyle that is tailored to your real financial needs and goals, without letting your expenses grow disproportionately with your income. One way to accomplish this is to set clear limits on your spending, regardless of any pay raises or bonuses you may receive. The key is to live within your means and channel excess income into savings, investments, or debt repayment. This will allow you to build wealth over the long term and avoid the financial stress that comes from living a lifestyle beyond your means. Strategy 14. Build a financial support network. The path to financial stability and freedom doesn't have to be a lonely one. Surrounding yourself with people with similar financial interests or mentors with experience in investing and financial management can be invaluable. These relationships offer you insight, advice, and support during critical times. Plus, sharing your financial goals with trusted people can help keep you accountable and motivated on your path to wealth. Strategy 15. Invest in your personal well-being. Your health and well-being are essential aspects of achieving long-term financial success. It is often overlooked, but if you do not take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health, you could face unexpected expenses that negatively impact your finances. Medical expenses, loss of productivity, or even the inability to work can be direct consequences of not paying attention to your well-being. Investing in yourself includes maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and seeking emotional or psychological support when needed. It is also important to take breaks and balance work with leisure to avoid burnout. Now that you know these 15 key financial education strategies, you have the tools you need to transform your financial situation and build a more prosperous future. Applying these principles will not only allow you to generate wealth, but also to overcome the obstacles that poverty imposes in the lives of so many people. Remember, change begins with small actions that, over time, become big results. Are you planning to follow any of these strategies? Do you know of any others that we should add to this list? Leave us your answer in the comments. If you like this content, remember to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. See you soon.